Hey, what's going on, No Nation? It's CJ Wilson here with DoakTalk. We're in the middle of the NFL draft and combine season, right? And the buzz out of the combine, out of Indianapolis, has been the FSU Seminoles and how they have been dominating the event. Before we get started, one of our main sponsors for DoakTalk is Realtor Jude Paul. If you guys are trying to buy or sell a home, you guys need to go through Realtor Jude Paul, big time FSU fan. You can reach out to Jude rather at www.homesforknows.com. Again, www.homesforknows.com. My guy Jude, he'll definitely take care of you. Any needs you need in regards to your home, he got you covered. But like I said, the talk of the town has been the domination from FSU so far. So I'm going to get into a couple of guys that have been stealing the show at the combine and positioning themselves for big time money in regards to the NFL draft. First, let's start with Braden Fiske. He's been on a get paid tour since the Florida game, ACC Championship, Senior Bowl, etc. That has carried over to the NFL combine. Fiske ended up running a 4.78 in the 40, which is the fastest time for a defensive tackle at the combine. A 4.37 in the 20-yard shuttle, which is very explosive. So you see the quickness and burst that we've been seeing from Verse all season, right? Those races with Mike Norvell, clearly they've been paying off. 33 and a half vertical jump and a 9.9 foot broad jump. Very explosive numbers. He look very fluid in drills. Verse is a lot pretty much for the second round. Currently, as it stands, he could find his way at the tail end of the first round, depending on what type of team values him, that type of deal, trades, whatever. But Verse has done everything that you could possibly do in the right fashion to improve your stock and make a lot of money. He is the talk of the town, the buzz of the combine, rather, in regards to his athleticism and how he carries himself. So Verse has positioned himself very well to get paid in a few weeks once the NFL draft comes up. Jared Verse, we knew this was going to happen, right? Jared Verse ran a 4.58 in the 40-yard dash at 6'3", 258 pounds. And also, just to kind of go back to Braden Fiske, he did measure in at 6'3", 292 pounds. So to run that 4.7 at his size is pretty crazy. But again, back to Verse, 6'3", 258 pounds, ran the 4.58 in the 40, which was tied for fourth for the fastest defensive end. 32 reps in the bench press, which is very impressive as well. So he shows the speed, the raw power, and explosiveness in his jumps. 35-inch vert and a 10.7 broad jump, which is very impressive. So again, Jared Verse is making a lot of money as well. I thought this was the interesting stat from the NFL Combine. The fastest 40 in Combine history by anyone with 33-plus inch arms and 30-plus inch bench press reps is Jared Verse at a 4.58. The second fastest is Myles Garrett, the All-Pro defensive end, NFL Defensive Player of the Year, rather, for the Cleveland Browns. He did that in 2017. So Verse is in some very elite company in regards to his athleticism. A first-round pick lock. I'm pretty sure he could see himself going top 10 or top 15, depending on who's on the board. But Verse has done everything in his power as well to get paid big-time money, first-round money. Jarrian Jones, DBU, right? Defensive back for FSU, the cornerback / nickelback, made a lot of money this weekend in Indianapolis. He surprised me from his size perspective. He was 5'11", close to 6 foot, 190 pounds, running a 4.38 in the 40-yard dash, a 39.5 vert, and a 10.9 broad jump. Those are some very, very elite measurables for a cornerback. Shows the explosiveness, the speed, those type of deals. Look very fluid in his drills. So Jarrian Jones, these past few years, he's been building on a lot of great tape. This past season, he was one of the better cornerbacks in the country, especially in the slot position. So Jarrian Jones, pretty much, the workouts are matching the tape in regards to his measurables, film, things like that. Jarrian Jones just want to get some money as well. He made a lot of money at the combine. Should be in a good position to be drafted as well. Renardo Green, the other defensive back that's a part of DBU, ran a 4.49 in the 40, a 10.10 in the broad jump, and a 37.5 vertical jump. So again, very explosive in his jumps as well. Making money. If you run a 4.4 in the 40 and you're explosive with those jumps with his length, along with the film that backs it up, you're in the position to make some money as well. So I think Renardo Green has made a lot of money this past season. He was one of the better cornerbacks in the ACC. In his workouts in the combine, pretty much back up his play on the field. Kalen DeLoach, coming in at 5'11", 210 pounds, ran a 4.47 in the 40-yard dash, one of the fastest times for a linebacker at the combine. So again, very explosive as well in his runs. I knew Kalen was running, but to run a 4.47, it does support the film because he was our fastest linebacker by far and we use him in different situations to spy the quarterback. If you guys remember Jaden Daniels, he spied Jaden Daniels, and Malik Cunningham, the Louisville quarterback from a few years ago. He was the main spy on that guy. And Malik was a really athletic quarterback that could run and do things like that. I know a lot of people probably had concerns in regards to his weight at 210 pounds, but speaking to people that was covering the combine and talking to scouts and things like that, that's not an issue. They want Kalen DeLoach around 220 pounds, so he could get that pretty quickly in the NFL with their nutrition program, things like that. If he floats around 220 with how the game is played with today's linebackers, you want speed and guys that could cover the linebacker position. And Kalen DeLoach checks both of those boxes. Also, he is very, very, very proficient as a pass rush. Had 7 sacks this past season for FSU and his hit rate in regards to getting the quarterback was very high. One of the most effective pass rushing linebackers in the country. So again, Kalen DeLoach made some money as well. So you see what these guys have done this past season in regards, getting built by Coach Storms and Braden, things like that. And also the 13-0 record, ACC champions, this, that, another. Everything that we've seen this past season from FSU in regards to the play on the field, things like that, is showing in the workouts as these guys have been the talk of the town in the combine. This group of no's have been the talk of the town in Indianapolis and showed again that they deserve to be in the college football playoffs, and it shows the 13-0 season ACC championship, and also it just shows the progression of the program in which we're going, right? We're getting back to the standard of putting elite guys in the NFL, elite measurables, elite results, testing results rather than the combine that translate to the field. So it's going to be fun to watch where these guys are going to draft, but they made all the money they could and did everything that they could do as far as positioning themselves. Now it's in the NFL team's hands in regards to picking those guys. But again, they made a lot of money this weekend. We got more information coming from DoakTalk. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. Go Noles.